Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for some Rimworld Alpha 16 Fort Ranchos. My name is Sean, and when we left off it was day number 264. We had just survived a pretty brutal raid from well, it wasn't even so much a brutal raid as it was one brutal weapon, and that was a doomsday rocket that caused all sorts of problems. And apparently we're going to have a party to celebrate surviving. Guess that's nice. Well, nice if they would have the party inside our hospital here, but I'm gonna guess that they're gonna have it, yeah, inside of a normal area. Jack, why don't you come join in that party? Mewhort, are you going to the party too? It's fine. Seem pretty bad shape, but you know. Yeah, bunch of injuries, bunch of people. Bad shape, medically speaking, but I don't think anybody. Ah, shit! Sasha lost a leg, huh? Oh no, Sasha just joined. That's right, brand new pawn, and is having a leg installed. So they didn't lose a leg at all. I don't know why Lucky Strike got up from the hospital bed to do surgery. I mean, I guess I know why, because I have things assigned that way in the assignments. I probably ought to look and make sure that we didn't lose anybody that was critical to our infrastructure, like a critical gardener or a critical artist, I guess, or tailor. Doesn't look like it. Warden, yeah, we lost, oh my gosh, we lost two good wardens. I think we had 3 good wardens set up. Luckily, Draconic Rose, she's a pretty good warden. And Frantic has the capacity. Chounds seems to be better suited for it. On the other hand, we don't really need to trade up a bunch of good wardens. 1 or 2 of them, plenty. Oof. Well, we'll get more. I'm pretty sure we'll have more pawns here before too long. I don't need to get too worried about it, but still smarting over that whole thing. It was really unfortunate for all of us. All right. Nice warm fall day, 75 degrees. Cannot expect that to last. Winter's going to set in, and as usual, it'll probably set in pretty seriously when it does. Until then, though, we'll enjoy the warm weather. We're working on getting our food supply to overflow into our additional freezer. Not really going to be happy until that happens. Now, Sasha, you'd think Sasha would be happy getting all the new... Oh, wait, your wife? Who was your wife? Must have been a raider. That's too bad, and you were friends with Hammonds. That makes sense, because that was the person who recruited you. But you'd think you'd be happy for getting the bionic legs and so forth. Let's make sure I get you set up. First off, we'll get you set up with a sleeping schedule. Wow, we lost like all of our night shift people. And I want to get you set up with a clothing schedule. So you're a shooter, so I'll give you the ranged assignment. All the rest of it's fine. And are they having another party? Oh, they're having a wedding. Well, that's really going to put everybody into a good mood. Nice one, everybody. So yeah, that'll be a pretty good mood boost overall. Even Sasha should be happy from enjoying this. Plus 25 boost for attending a wedding lasts for 10 days. Dang. Unfortunately, we've got that medium psychic drone that came right on the heels of it. So for every good side, there's a bad side, or for every, I don't even know what the right saying is there that I'm trying to get out of my mouth. So we've got 3 unknown beds over here, including. So let's let's do a little bed shuffling around here. Because I want people sleeping in the Plasteel Royal beds, if they can. Who's sleeping over here? Like Pig o' War. So I'll go ahead and assign this one to Pig o' War. There we go. And then we'll move these other beds over there as well. And they can serve, you know what I mean, like replace these unowned beds that we're going to be pulling out of here. I guess we'll need to pull another one out. Now, who just got married? It was Cameron and Lucky Strike. They've already got a luxury bed, so I don't need to worry about that. But if we can have everybody sleeping in one building, it's always good, just on its own. Guess it's going to take a while. Do we have? I do have people assigned to construction. Probably all sleeping right now. I'm sure they'll get to it sooner or later. They're probably working on repairs and stuff also. They tend to do crazy stuff like that. What are you? Okay, see, yeah, he's working on construction. I guess all these construction tasks are going to come ahead of moving stuff around tasks, which is sensible. Definitely need to get those doors replaced. Probably less important than getting beds set up to where people have slightly higher priority beds. There you go, Mewhort's on the, he's on the task. So while he's over here, it would be smart if he, good. Exotic Goods Trader, thank you, assistants, my friends. Chowns. I want to put this bed where that bed was. Let's see if you're good enough to do that on your own. Oh, you guys, you're the best. It's like you've been living here for however long and kind of know what you're doing. We've still got another plasteel bed over there though, so we want to get rid of one of these other beds. Looks like these superior beds, that's Chowns' bed. Put that one there, and we'll just see who does it. Maybe Chowns himself will move his bed. Looks like he is. And then we'll move this one in there to where Chowns can use it. And we want to make sure, because sometimes these guys actually stay assigned to their beds when they get moved. So we'll want to make sure that Chowns... Nope, good. Make sure he grabs up one of those good beds while he has the chance. So temporarily I'm going to switch these to prisoner beds so nobody tries to sleep in one of them. And I can turn off the heating and air conditioning in here. Could kind of make that a prison if we really wanted to, but I don't really want to be honest. I think it's better to have, you don't want to have your prisoners all sleeping in one big room. It makes them, potentially makes prison breaks more devastating because you can have prisoners working together. You saw we had that one prison break earlier when we had 2 prisoners and only one of them got away. So we want a warden. So Cameron, I know you're busy rolling joints, dude, but I got something more valuable to our overall colony health. Looks like they got a bunch of cougars that they're selling. Do you have any goodies that we want to sell to them? Sell them that doomsday rocket if they want to buy it. Probably not going to want to buy it. Alright, I'm not going to sell any dromedaries and I'm not going to buy any cougars. Going to sell any food. Components I'm not concerned about. Wow, we're running out of Glitter World medicine. That's kind of a surprise. Go ahead and sell some joints. Sell that go juice for sure. Buy up their penoxycycline so you can stay at 100. Research neurotrainer. Tempted by that. We'll see what else they have. They don't have any bionics for sale, unfortunately, but they will buy my Doomsday rocket launcher for $50? Really? A ripoff. So we're still holding on to a rocket launcher from way early in the game, but I guess we may as well hold on to that one too if they're only offering me $50 for it. Like, I'm pretty sure that a terrible rocket launcher is going to work just as well as a good rocket launcher when it comes to exploding. I don't really know what the difference would be, but I mean, it's going to be devastating either way. So I don't really see any reason to not just hold on to it and use it. All right, so we've got 220 silver coming our way. I don't really need to buy anything else that they're selling here, do I? That's right, I was thinking about buying that research. Let me see. Yeah, Lucky Strike could probably really benefit from it. Frantic is already up to level 12, and Mewhort's up to level 13. So if I gave it to Lucky Strike and then rearranged the priorities, that would be useful for us. So let's do that. Research Neurotrainer 1. Do have enough money for it, right? All right, good. And Lucky Strike, come. I don't know where it ended up. There it is. Come use that thing, please. Let's rearrange your priorities. So you're going to research before anything else. It's a nice change of your tasks, isn't it? Going from being a cleaner at top priority to being a researcher at top priority. Good job, buddy. So these just must be just visitors. Not really worried about your few items to trade. And suddenly Lucky Strike is right up there alongside everybody else in his researching capacity. We're making good progress on our multi-analyzer. Wait a minute, not multi-analyzer, dummy. On our deep drilling progress. Or deep scanner, deep scan, mind scanning, whatever, you know what I mean. The thing that'll allow deep drilling to actually matter. Still have a lot of hauling that needs to be done. Might be smart to reassign, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have Lucky Strike. Maybe I should have him haul before he researches, kind of like everybody else. Most everybody else does. Mewhort, maybe you should be hauling before researching too. Research is all well and good, but hauling is pretty important when we have, I mean, we got a lot of stuff that's sitting around out there not getting hauled. And, you know, things will start deteriorating if we're not careful. Not really worried about the breakdowns, though. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these centipedes out here for a while till we get caught up. It's funny, as soon as I turned on the additional events, we started getting behind on things. Pretty sure it's just a coincidence, you know, but still, funny how that worked out. Used up almost all of our sarcophagi. Is this the one that's turned off? Yeah, this one's still turned on, right? Do need more sarcophagus. We have more marble, I guess, than we do the other stuff. Let's start putting some of them up here, I guess. Hopefully we won't need those anytime soon, but, you know, better to be prepared. Is it Cameron that's our new top trader? Looks like he is. Ooh, let's get these guys while they're actually standing inside of our colony. That's a rare opportunity. Have them actually drop stuff near where it belongs. Take advantage of that. Pigs are really good animals if you're gonna have pets. So are dogs too, but pigs are pretty great because they'll eat corpses. Don't need to buy any of your food. That's right, I mostly brought you in so I could sell that insect meat. Surely. Did I already sell all that insect meat? If I didn't bring you in for that, what did I bring you in for? Don't tell me it like rotted away or something. I certainly wouldn't have cooked it. Huh. Maybe I didn't order these guys? Maybe they just showed up on their own? Oh well. I can sell some herbal medicine while they're here. Look at that, they got hyperweave that I could buy. Why not? And scent thread too? Oh my, oh no, I have scent thread. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Gotta start using that stuff. Need to start paying attention. It could be that I could have been buying that stuff all along, making clothing out of it. Maybe I had the wrong idea. Definitely feel like I had the wrong idea if I ordered this guy to come visit, but the good news is I can sell some of these terrible clothings that I have. I don't know why I didn't sell them to the last trader, but I'll sell them now, that's for sure. Is that it? Guess that's it. Still don't get why I can't sell, or what happened to all my insect meat. I must have sold it. Alright, well thanks for stopping by, traders. Let's look at the bills for some of our clothings. What would I want to make out of scent thread? Probably shirts. I wonder why I haven't used that then. I mean, I have it set up as a, how about I do this? Set it up as a, well, I don't really want to use a duster, but a shirt would be really good for that. Scent thread, hyperweave. Requires 55 ingredients, so I should almost have enough for both. I don't quite get, why am I making camel hair hats? Because of the heat properties, maybe? How much devil strand do I have? Not much. Basically none. It's going to take forever to get this stuff grown. But that's okay. We've got forever. None of it's going anywhere. Looks like we're getting a little caught up on hauling. Ah, dromedary self-tamed. Sure, why not? Oh, and it's a female, which is great. That's exactly what I want. Let's take a look at our... Still only have one adult male. And we will want to have more adult males before I start killing any. Or, wait a minute. I only want to have one adult male, so I need to kill any others that become adults. These guys over here making up some clothes now that they've got the opportunity. What are you making? The scent thread button-down shirt? Fancy. Making sure that my cooler was cold enough. I guess it's possible that that insect meat could have rotted away. Probably should stop worrying about it. Allow sewing on that. And that does have sewing allowed. Yeah, we're probably going to be too late on getting this stuff for the season. Oh, for crying out loud. Allow me to select more than one zone at a time, would you? It's the 3rd of fall, but it gets cold pretty fast here in Fort Ranchos, the desert. So I don't really want to plant any more smoke leaf. If I manage to get that crop to come through, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't, you know, I need to be ready for that. I'm really surprised that we're not building up more food with the amount of hydroponics that we have going on. And it's not like we have a gigantic population. Our animals are eating the hay. It's not like they're eating rice or anything. Cowboy hat completed. Oh yeah, let's look and see if I can find somebody who's wearing one of them camel hair cowboy hats. Beauty, -6? Why is that? Just base value? How enjoyable an object is to be around and look at. Well, you'd think a cowboy hat would be attractive. Not that I'm like, I don't wear like Western gear or anything, but they're, you know, like Justified. What's his face wearing a cowboy hat? Looks pretty cool. Alright, well, this protects well against burns. It's good to know. So this provides offsets of wear's maximum comfortable temperature when worn. So it gives the higher maximum comfortable temperature, but it doesn't adjust the lower maximum comfortable temperature apparently. But it definitely, like, they can stay in a very hot area. And with the Boomalope leather duster, like if I were to put on a oh, weird. So cowboy hat just doesn't do insulation. Doesn't do insulation cold at all. It only does insulation hot. All right, well that's good to know, I guess. Oh, well, I wonder, is that cowboy hat or is it it's got to be duster, because duster has a base value of -27. I mean, this is even a poor duster too. So maybe I should be making dusters out of camel. Camel hair, there we go. And do I have... I'm actually going to turn that off so I don't make shirts out of the good wools. And pants, got Devil Strand, and then next up, yeah, I don't need to make those either, because I feel like the duster will provide all of the hot and cold protection that we need. So those are all fine. Good. All right, just leave it like that. Wait, is this for... I don't really want to do those. Or wool. Or synthread. It's weird that you can make cowboy hats out of leather. Of course, it's weird that you can make them out of cloth, too. Although I guess it's probably what cowboy hats are made out of, real life, huh? Some sort of cloth or leather. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't know anybody was still making art. But we'll get that installed. Pretty, pretty art. There you go, right in there. Do we have everybody taking up one of these beds? We sure do. So let's turn these back to normal use. How's the temperature? 50 degrees. What's Cameron up to? What are you up to, Cameron? Oh, you gotta go far and wide to get stone chunks. Why are you walking all the way over here when we got these perfectly good stone chunks right over here? You'd think those would be closer. Chowns, I don't know how we got hay from, must have dropped from the sky or something. Cargo pod, a lot of vomit everywhere. Iguana vomit? Guess an iguana got food poisoning. Never did build my additional that thing. Get that set up. Probably ought to find some more steel before I go mine that out too. Surely I have some closer than that. Doesn't look like it. None over there. This is not really any closer. There's a little bit right there. Like I said, this is probably further away than the stuff I was just looking at, so. A little bit up here. Got lots of components, though. I don't even have to think about it. Look at that, 174. One thing I should think about, though, is maybe calling in a combat supplier so I could sell the Sell those mortar rounds that I've been sitting on for a long time. Combat supplier, okay. Hello, timer, I hear ya. I guess that means only one thing. We have reached the end of another episode. Seems like things are going pretty well still. Even like our new guy is the only one who's unhappy. But he's not that unhappy. And he's apparently very unhappy with his former wife. Can't call her anything other than loser. That's not very nice. Yeah, things are going well. So obviously that means a disaster is probably around the corner. I don't know, we just had a disaster, so Cassandra's going to give us a little break. A little flash storm to see us out. It's not going to do anything. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. As a reminder, I'll be streaming on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Check the video below for details. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do really appreciate it, and I will see you here again real soon with the next episode. Bye, everybody.